Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review. Very excited about this. The new Proton Series 3 Project Flamingo. Really liked a lot of the Proton paddles in the past. Very excited about this. I think it's going to play really, really well. Let me bounce through some of the attributes of this and kind of discuss some similarities to other paddles. This paddle has a 15 millimeter velocity core. So it is a Gen 3 thermoform. Think of the Yola 3S's and a lot of the Yolas in the past. It has the 2 layers of foam around the edges that allow the core to move a little bit. So we've seen that, very excited about that. It's worked really well. What Proton's done a little bit different than that though, is they're using 6 millimeter cells in their poly core. That should add a little more accuracy to the velocity core. The powerful core, the 6 millimeter cells should add a little accuracy to that. So I think that's going to be just, you know, you were always hoping for the perfect combo of velocity and accuracy. I think this could be the answer. I'm very excited about this. The surface is a roughness enhanced carbon fiber. Should play really, you can hear the texture on that. So it should grab and should be nice dwell time and spin the ball really well. It's 16.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide, 5 3/8 inch long grip with a 4 1/4 inch circumference. This paddle weighs in at 8.2 ounces with a 6.6 twist weight, 119 swing weight. Just should play really, really well just right out of the box. Very excited to get this out to the court. This paddle is the first paddle to have the UPA-A and the USAPA paddle are stamped on the paddle, so that's pretty cool. I'm just excited to get this out. Like I said, Proton paddles in the past have been very cool, so I'm very anxious to get out there and hit this and see what it does. All right, guys, I hope you're going to. I think this paddle is going to be. It's going to be super cool. I think a lot of people want to hit this. Hope you're going to be out the court so we can hit this together. The new Proton Series 3 Project Flamingo. All right, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys, the Proton Series 3 Project Flamingo. Let's go after this cone. Oh, really nice. Really nice. Trying to give this a little more air going into the wind. Do that again. Yeah, really nice. Let me go off that cone. Oh, I got it in the ring. All right. Yeah, going after that, going through the wind. That's really good. All 3 of those are just spot on. Let me try and spin a couple here. This is not going to spin a ton because the wind is kind of blowing. Let's see what it'll do. Oh, wow, that was really good. because the wind is not only just blowing in my face, it's going over crosswind. That spun that into the wind. That was pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, the bounce on that. That was really, really good. Proton Series 3 Project Flamingo. Very nice. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last few weeks getting to know the new Proton Series 3 Project Flamingo. I really had high hopes for this paddle. I had liked a lot of the Proton paddles in the past, and I liked kind of what they'd done, a little outside the box thinking, and I had really high hopes for this. I kind of said in the opener, I don't think I touched on it enough. So this does have the Gen 3 thermoform with the 2 layers of foam. Allows the core to kind of flex a little bit and throw that ball. We've seen that with the Yola paddles, and they've done a really good job with that. And other paddles have tried that too. And it's been a cool thing. What Proton did a little bit different with this is first they didn't go with a 16 millimeter core. They went with a 15 millimeter poly core. So it's a little bit thinner, but also what they did to combat that is they went with 6 millimeter cells. So most paddles use 8 millimeter cells. It's been kind of the standard of all the cells. Companies like PaddleTech have tried 10 millimeter to great success, 10 millimeter cells. So they're larger, there's more air, there's more space in there. So the core or the face or the surface can actually flex in at those spots a little bit and deliver more power. And it's lighter because it's not so dense. So you can move it through the air because there's not that much plow through, not that much weight, not that much mass. So that's how those get power, and it's really cool. Most paddles use the 8 millimeter. Proton with this paddle went with a 15 millimeter core and 6 millimeter cells. So they're smaller, they're more dense, less air, so it's going to have a little more mass, a little more plow through, and that's why they probably went with a 15 millimeter versus a 16 millimeter to kind of not make it so heavy. But with all that, the dense cells in there, it's going to should really control the ball. There shouldn't be that much difference if you hit a ball in one of the spaces versus on one of the edges. It's all going to be edges. You're always going to hit the ball and have the same kind of deflection rate and the same outcomes when you hit that face. So they went with the Gen 3 thermoforming to give a little power, and then they tried the 6 millimeter polycore cells to give it a little control. Kind of the best of both worlds, and that's what we're all kind of searching for. And Proton tried this, and it is really, really, really good. Bravo. I love outside the box thinking anyway. I really like this a lot. The power is there. I always start out with power. Normal service speeds, 48 to 50. This comes in at 51. Really nice. And you don't have to jump on it. You don't have to swing off your feet. You really don't have to do anything. You don't have to muscle up. The ball just flies off there. It does really well. Accuracy, control, and consistency. Once again, we'll go back to that core. And the surface really provides accuracy, control, consistency. You go after shots with confidence. You know you're going to land it almost exactly where you're aiming every time. This paddle also has really good dwell time and really good spin. The ball kind of stays on there a little while because of Gen 3 thermoforming. It should allow it to stay on there a little while, and you can really spin that ball. If you're a spin enthusiast, you're going to like this paddle a lot. Feedback, feel, what's sweet spot. You can pretty much hit it anywhere in this area, the black area right here. You get it outside that. You shouldn't get outside that anyway. But if you hit it anywhere in here, once again, it goes back to that core. It is really going to just respond exactly like you want, and you'll be able to place the ball where you want. Good defense to offense. I didn't even weight this up. It's still at 8.1 ounces. You could bounce that up and it could really even be better defense to offense, but it is really good just right out of the box. Up at the net, out to the non-volley zone, this paddle is really quick and delivers a punch when you get there. It's got a lot of game. I love the technology in this paddle. I also love the looks of this paddle. You can see this from courts away. I love the look of it. It also comes in another color. It's more pink. I think the edge guard's pink, and you can really see that from a long way away as well. I really like this paddle a lot. I have no bad things to say about it at all. It is a little pricey at $280. They are all sold out, so I know this paddle's being tried out there a little bit. And I'm anxious to hear whether you guys have tried it and whether you like it. I really like this a lot. This could easily go in my bag anytime. I love playing with it. I love this paddle so much that I'm going to give away a brand new one. I like this so much. So you can try it. I know they're sold out right now, but I just want to give one away because they are so good. So, as always, in one of my contests, be a subscriber, hit like, leave a comment on this video, and you will be in the contest. I'll have a drawing on April 22nd, Earth Day. Project Flamingo, Earth Day, why not? Have a drawing on the contest and announce the winner that day, April 22nd. And get this paddle out into somebody else's hands, somebody who, I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love this paddle. It's just absolutely fantastic. But is that all? Leave it. You got to do those three things. Be a subscriber, hit like, and just leave me a comment. I'd love to hear if you've tried this paddle, if you're a fan of other Proton paddles, what you think of this paddle. Man, you're going to like it. All right, guys, as always, get out and play. Spring is finally here. You know, it's crazy windy here, though. It's been a little tough to get outside. But, man, I'm ready. Get summer here. Let's get out and play. The first day of spring was yesterday. We're going to get out there, play the game we love. All right, guys, I'll be back with more.
That went fast. That's a kiss of death.